Hi, my name is Guy Terrell.
And I'm Jack Trammell.
Together we have written the book, The Fourth Branch of Government, We the People, in 2016, published by Brandy Lane Publishers. This book is about updating the Constitution to make it more fully reflect the world we live in the 21st century and beyond.
Guy and I decided it was time to go back to the constitutional playbook. It was time to see what our founders had originally intended in terms of our growing country and our growing democracy. What we found out is that our founders were very wise. They gave us the tools to update our democracy, but we simply haven't been using them. In the videos that you're going to see, and in more detail in the book we've written, we'll give you information about how easy this would be for us all to do together. It is time to update our democracy, and the Fourth Branch is a call to do that. We hope you'll come with us.
This segment that we're going to talk about is called The Challenge for Democracy in the 21st Century and Beyond. There's an epigraph by Karl Barth. Though no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. I talked with friends of mine before I wrote this about changing our Constitution, and I was surprised at the reactions. And I found this quote from Alex de Tocqueville from Democracy in America that he wrote in 1835. I cannot help fearing that men may reach a point where they look on every new theory as a danger, every innovation as a toilsome trouble, every social advance as a first step toward revolution, and that they may absolutely refuse to move at all for fear of being carried off their feet. The prospect really does frighten me that they may finally become so engrossed in a cowardly love of immediate pleasures that their interests in their own future and in that of their descendants may vanish, and that they will prefer tamely to follow the course of their destiny rather than make a sudden energetic effort necessary to set things right. The framework that will allow solutions for our country is one that is consistent with who we are in the 21st century. We are an internet-driven culture where everything happens fast. We are part of a global economy. We have a democracy driven by big money. Any solution like the Fourth Branch will have to create a framework consistent with who we are and where we are. This book proposes one or more national constitutional conventions to hammer out a new framework. Such a framework will enable our nation to update our democracy and put in place changes in the Constitution of our republic that will make our governance more effective and efficient. This goal is not unrealistic. It is consistent with our vision, our abilities, and is within our grasp. It is in harmony with the intent of our founding fathers. If we fail to act, our governance will become increasingly reactionary. We will no longer be in control of our own destiny. We cannot ignore the situation for much longer without putting future generations at risk. It is time for Americans to be able to take the reins of this wooden carriage that we've been riding in for 200 years. We can gradually change our model. We don't have to remain the way we are. We can taper off from where all decisions and laws only come down from the top and begin to allow ourselves to create laws and regulations that can come in from other directions. Imagine a pyramid. That's what we have now. And all the decisions, all the laws, all the regulations come down from the top. With a fourth branch of government and with more input from regular citizens, these inputs could occur in the middle of the pyramid or from the bottom of the pyramid. And everything does not have to remain a top-down structure. In fact, with the size of our country, with the way the internet and social media work, we should have more input from all levels of our society into all levels of our government. We can develop a better way, a more sophisticated way. We can create a national electronic town hall that is moderated and managed. I can't say exactly how this would work. We'd need to think it through, create prototypes, and once a concept that people want had a basic shape, legal minds could shape it into a form so that an idea becomes a suitable law and becomes part of the Constitution. We see the fourth branch as an entity that develops and grows over time. Each generation will want to shape laws to fit their times, and this would be their tool. Our founders did not think they had all the answers. We don't think we have all the answers, but we suggest building a framework for lawmaking for generations to come.